Now at the plate, Joe Random.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Joe Random. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Right guy, right place.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Lifted into center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's...
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
9-6. We are under the light.
Let's play ball.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joe Random, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that's a well-executed...
Digging in, Joe Random. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. In the bullpen area, he squeezes it to record the out.
Let's play ball. 3. He's out. He's safe. You're out. 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 He's out. Out. 3. Out.
Now batting, Joe Random. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Ball even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine.
Striding in, Joe Random, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Toronto rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Joe Ross earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Matt Bowman closes the door for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Best. We are under the lights as the show gets. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Joe Random. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hard hit at 3rd. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Ready once again, Joe Random. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Leading off the inning, Joe Random, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Joe Random. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Afternoon baseball. Stepping up now, Joe Random. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
McKay stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a first-round pick back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Ero. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. So stepping in, Joe Random. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 58 on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there.
Joe Random will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces. So coming to the plate, Joe Random. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Carroll has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Toronto came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ty Tice wins his 4th game out of the bullpen.
A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
We are under the light. Now at the plate, Joe Random. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners.
At the plate, Joe Random. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did. A great job to go down and get that one his last at bat, but I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Random, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joe Random, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
0-1 the count.
Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 196 for his career as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought.
Joe Random will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
The pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this might be a sight seen more often in Southern California, but nonetheless, we've got a stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away. 11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Here's our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays.
We are under. Into the box now, Joe Random. He's coming off a 3-home run game last night, so we'll see what he does for an encore in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Kemp is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now in the box, Joe Random. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Sweet spot right there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Joe Random. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Kemp. He's got it 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Joe Random. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Come on, let it fly.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Still even at 2-2. Freeman on at first, nobody out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these.
8-3 tonight. The Oakland A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. MLB coming to the plate now, Joe Random. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate that this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Into the box, Joe Random. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the stretch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 197 in his career. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
At the plate, Joe Random comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. The 198th of his career as they open it up to 6-2 now. Striding in once again, Joe Random. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Random. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Line to the right side. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away. 8-3 is today's final. Toronto post road win number 40 on the year.